Right, bye darling. Kiss, kiss. Hi, see you soon. Hang on, let me just say goodbye to Bruno. Ah, poor Bruno, he's confused. Bye Bruno. Bye bye lovely. See you in a few days. Right. Bye darling. Right everyone, we're off. Welcome to another camping with Tony and only Tony. Right, we're off. So we're going to pick up the camper van from Auckland. So we'll go and check in, get a coffee and see you plainside. Okay, we're off. Check out beautiful Blenheim. Here's my plane. All right, guys, see you all on board.
Yes, I was going to Ferry, so now I'm going to give them the company. So that's no, the companies have the same issues there.
Sounds. And I live just down there, the end of that water. Mount Taranaki.
Preparing for landing, please check children's fingers and toes are well clear of any moving parts at your seat.
There's Auckland. Okay, we're in Auckland. Better go get my bag and then get to the hotel. Great plane. Okay, it's about a 10-minute walk to my hotel. It's on the other side of the international terminal. This is the domestic terminal at Auckland Airport. So 10-minute walk, follow the green line, takes you all the way there. All right, here we go. This is the international terminal. And over there, that's my hotel. All right, here we are at the hotel. I'm gonna check in. I'll bring you guys back from in my room. Okay, it's one of these things where you got to stick the key card in to turn everything on. All right, let's check out our room. It's pretty big. Let me show you around. Oh, let's get these curtains open. Oops, don't break the curtains. And we have a view of a big plane and the sea. It's an airport hotel, what do you expect? So what have we got? TV, lounge area, got a mini bar, coffee making, what's in here? Bathroom, hey everybody. Toilet. Oh, and you walk through. Oh, God, this is massive. Shower. Double sink. I'm here all by myself. No Anne. She's looking after Bruno. She's got lots of things to do. Big bathtub. Might have to use that tonight. All by myself. And then the bedroom. Not too shabby. And I've got a view out here as well. And they're like quadruple insulated windows. Wow. Actually, that's not a bad view. It's a big Emirates plane there. Not bad at all. All right, so I'm just going to chill out. I've got dinner booked for about 30 minutes. So I'll probably bring you back in the restaurant, and I know what I'm going to have already because I'm on the carnivore diet. So it's going to be steak. I'm pretty sure it's going to be steak. Maybe surf and turf, we'll see. But I'll bring you back at dinner. So dinner. This will be a first. You can see me with my glasses on. Rum and Diet Coke. Cheers everybody, thanks for coming. Okay, food has arrived. I've got beef cheek, and I've got some calamari, and my rum and Coke. Cheers everybody, bon appetit. Catch you back at the room. Welcome back everybody. Okay, it's next morning. I had a great dinner. I just chilled. I sat, did emails, I talked to Anne, just relaxed. Just about to have a coffee. I think my my camper van, RV, motorhome, I don't know what you want to call it. I don't know what the difference really is. Maybe a camper van is a van converted and you can't stand up in. This is more like a motorhome, I guess. But it's on its way. I should be here in about 1 hour. So I'm gonna have coffee, clear everything up, pack everything up. I'm not really a breakfast person. I don't usually do breakfast, only when I'm camping because it's usually cold. So I'll probably bring you back when we're meeting the what should we call it? Let's call it an RV because it's a recreational vehicle. So when we're picking up the RV, when they're meeting us here, I'll bring you back then. Camper van, they're stuck in traffic. So I'm having a coffee and a bite to eat. All right everyone, got the van and here it is. 1996 Isuzu Elf. All-wheel drive. So that's 4-wheel drive with high and low. It's vintage, fantastic condition. I'll be showing you more of this later, but right now I've probably got to get on the road, get heading back down south. But look at this bad boy. I can't wait to get camping in this, but we've got supplies to get. We've got to drive a couple of hours. I'll give you a quick peek inside. It's set up with 2 sets of passenger seats at the moment, but I'm gonna drop all this down and put the table in. I've got my bed is up there. Oh, very excited. All right, everyone. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get on the road and I'll probably bring you back from inside. All right, everyone, welcome back. Let me zoom you in a bit. So, I'm in my camper van. Ready to go. So I've got about an hour and a half to get to the well, I've got some shopping to do. So we're going to go to a big, for New Zealand anyway, a big sort of supermarket place, pick up some supplies, and then what I want to do is get those supplies and then go and find somewhere I can go and freedom camp and then give you a full rundown of the vehicle. But I'm excited to get going with this. Can't wait. So let's get a move on and bring you back on the road. And we're off. Bit of a brake test. Now this thing is not going to be the quickest in the world, but I can put up with that. All right, everybody. We are off. So I'm just gonna take my time. I've got, an hour and a half to go. Bring you back at the big supermarket. Diesel. Here we go. All right. Bring you guys back when I've done my thing. Alright, so I think we've got a full tank of gas, but this gas gauge takes such a long time to climb up, so I'm hoping it's full because it did stop. So we've got someone behind us, so let's get out of here. I'm not going to bother stopping for air. I checked it, it looks okay. All clear. All right, back on the road. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about this gas tank gauge because it just seems to be so slow updating. It's so far it's got to just past 3/4 of a tank, but I definitely filled it up. So fingers crossed we're going to be okay. It's definitely full. Oh well, wait and see. All right, everyone. Definitely bring you back when we get to the big store. Get all my supplies, work some things out in the van, and yeah, bring you back. All right, sit rep. We're about 10 minutes away from the big supermarket. The weather has been just awful. It's chucking down. It's quite grim out there. It's not cold, it's just wet. So the plan is get the shopping, fill the van up. I've got a list of things I need, and then find somewhere to go camp. I just want to go maybe about an hour at most. So I'm coming into Hamilton in the top of the North Island of New Zealand. I just need to find somewhere to camp, maybe about an hour south, because I'm making my way back down to Wellington to get the ferry to then cross over into the South Island, which is where I live. So sit rep on the vehicle. Look, it's pretty easy to drive. The steering is a bit loose, very loose. I might have that checked. But otherwise everything seems to be fine. It struggles a little bit up the hills, to be expected. It's a 3-litre non-turbo diesel engine, but it's got overdrive, you know, like a kick down function. So it does get there. You just have to flick it down a gear with the overdrive system, you know, turn it off. But otherwise, hey, this is vintage RVing. This is what it is. 1996, almost 30 years old. All right, everyone, bring you back. We're in some horrible traffic, but I'll bring you back from there. Okay, we're here at a local place called Mitre 10. So I just want to park somewhere out of the way. And this looks perfect just here. Oh yeah. All right. Let me just fix this. Okay. We're here. All right, so we're at this big shop, whatever you want to call it, DIY store, Mitre 10. Should have a bunch of stuff. Now, if you notice the camera is moving and tracking me, it's not that I've got a film crew here. It's this DJI Pocket 3, and it's a gimbal, so it tracks me. That was an uneventful drive. I'm used to driving my truck, so this wasn't so bad at all. Compared to my wife's car, yeah, it's pretty awful. But then she's got an EV, which drives like a dream. So I've got a list of things I need to get. I'm not sure how much of it I'm going to be able to get here. But there's a lot of stuff here. It covers a lot of stuff. So I'll get that stuff. Then what I want to do is rearrange everything in here, bring all the shopping in, get it all sorted, and get the table sorted and do all that before we head off to camp. Because I don't know what time we're going to get camp, and I don't want to deal with it there and then. It's easier to deal with it here. All right, everyone, so I'll bring you back in the store. All right, before I go in there, what I'm going to do is put these seats down to make what I'm assuming is a table, because I'm not going to use it in this configuration where it's sort of, you know, seats here for people to sit in and then another row of seats there. I want a table here. I want this facing the other way. Okay, so I think what you do is you just flip this up somehow. This comes out, I think. haven't got a clue. Yep, that comes out. So what happens to this? This, okay, that folds down. Ah, okay, then this flips back up. So it's basically, if you had kids or more than 2 passengers in the back here, you could set it up in that configuration where basically they're facing the other way, which I think by law you have to. They both have to be facing that way with the seat belts. But I don't want to do that. And then what I want to do is, oh, this whole thing moves. Wow, that's pretty cool. Is this? No. Okay, I've got air vents. Right, so I need to just hook the table up. So let me take that out. Ah, okay, that's why this moves. Right, so the table. I'm hoping this isn't too difficult to do. So the table has a fold down leg. Right, and then that should click onto here somehow. Let's work this out. Oh, okay. It's got a couple of latches. And I have no idea how you do this. Ah, got it. I got it. Okay, so table goes like that. Clicks into place like so, and then you lock it into place under here. Same on the other side. It's all secure. Check it out. Okay. Haha! Look at that. It's a camper van with loads of room. I can do my work in here, eat in here. Got lots of room. So much storage room, it's unbelievable. Could do with this seat moving back more, but I don't think it does. I think this one is fixed in place. Yeah, I don't think it does. So there's a squab here on the side, this cushion here, that comes out to make a bed. So this can all become one massive huge bed down here, but I want to be sleeping up there, to be honest. And I'll probably have the ventilation on up the top there. Right, everyone, let's go in the supermarket, or the Mitre 10, the DIY store. So I'll bring you back from in there. Let's go shopping. I'll bring you back. All right, welcome back, everybody. Sit rep. The weather is just grim. It's so grim. Now, I am just a few minutes away from my brother's house, actually, and even though he's away, my nephew and niece are there, so I'm actually going to go to my brother's place. I'm going to crash there the night because I just can't face. I've got to unpack all this stuff I've just bought. Then I've got to do food shopping. It's just a lot to do. So I'm going to go and crash at my brother's place, and what I'll do is I'll bring you back in the morning when we go and get some shopping, and we go and look for a campsite. Because I just don't fancy now driving much more. It's quite late now. The weather is grim, and trying to find a camp spot at this time of night, and it's a Saturday as well. Very busy, heaving everywhere. So I'll bring you back in the morning when we're on the road, and we're going to go and get some supplies, and then we'll go and find a campsite. So good night all. See you tomorrow. Welcome back, everybody. Okay, let me just zoom you in a bit so you can see me. Okay, it's next day. It is almost lunchtime, and I've left my brother's, left Hamilton, and I'm now on my way to the campsite. I did some research last night, found out where I wanted to stay. So the drive is about 4 hours. But I'm hoping beautiful views, and maybe beautiful views in the morning, but the weather's been pretty atrocious. So I'll pick you up again. We've still got to go to the supermarket, but I don't need to do that just yet. I'll go later. So I'll probably pick you up from the supermarket as near to where we're going to camp as possible. We're going to an area called Mount Egmont National Park, and I think that the mountain, the volcano, is called Taranaki. So I'll bring you back later at the supermarket. These conditions I've got my sunglasses on because it's quite glary sky, but it's chucking down. We've still got 3.5 hours, more than 3.5 hours of this. Oh well, just got to get there. There it is in the background. I could do with a break, get a cup of coffee, get something to eat. I've just pulled over. We're about, what are we, 1 hour from where we need to get to, 70 kilometers, 1 hour. So I'm gonna get fuel. I'm at the garage now. I've got to fill up with diesel because we're on less than quarter of a tank, and I don't know if this fuel gauge works, and we've done 300 kilometers. So it'll be interesting to see how many liters it goes in. There's a little supermarket just opposite. We'll go in there afterwards, get our food, our supplies, and then we're all done. We'll get to camp. So I'll bring you back after I've filled up, and I'll probably bring you back in the supermarket. Okay, we're at the supermarket. Let's get some shopping. Okay, got all my shopping. Load up the van. I didn't. Okay, I think I'm ready to go. Yeah, I need to find somewhere to stop off and get something to eat because just want to sit down, have a coffee, have a nice meal before camp. So what are we now? We're almost 4 p.m. It's just we're in the middle of nowhere, so I don't know that I'm going to manage to find anywhere, but I'll give it a go. Fully loaded up. What I have to do is work out how to get from the cab into the back without having to go outside. This is a small gap for me to fit through. I'm not a small guy. There's some interesting features here that allow you to walk over there, so I've got to work that out. I need to work out how to fold the seat down, all sorts of things. So I've got lots of things to do. All right, let's go find something to eat. Okay, we're almost there. We're about, I think, 12 kilometers away from the actual place where we're going to camp, which is a car park near the top of a mountain. But it should be in front of us. You should be able to see this massive volcano called Taranaki or Egmont or, yeah. And I can't see a single thing because it's all clagged in. So this could be a completely futile effort. Could be taking you up to the top here for nothing at all and no view. Which would just be absolutely typical. But my last camp, we camped on the top of a mountain at, I think it was 1700 meters. This won't be anywhere near that. I'll tell you once I get there what the height is. And again, it's November in New Zealand, mid-November, so it's coming to the end of spring. It's almost summer. Summer starts in New Zealand in December. So it's not cold. It might be up there. I don't know how high it is. But yeah, I can't see a single thing. I certainly can't see a volcano. So I guess if I see it suddenly, I'll turn the camera on. Otherwise, I guess I'll see you up when we get up there. Alright, we've started climbing. We've got 8 kilometers of this climb coming up. Uh-oh, I think the climb gets worse now. I can see on the maps a bunch of switchbacks. Let me try and show you without screwing everything up. Hang on. So you see we've got a series of switchbacks coming. I don't know. This looks bad. Oh, there's mountain up there. I can just see some mountain up there. I've got my overdrive off, which is a switch on here, just to give it a bit more boost so it doesn't downshift, but I am not going very fast. Oh, here we go, the start of the switchbacks. Oh no, this should be fun. We're in the clouds. My engine is working overtime. And don't forget, I've only just picked this up, so I have no idea. I mean, it's been well maintained, but it's a 3-litre non-turbo engine. But it seems to be coping. I mean, I'm not going very fast. What am I doing? 30 kilometers an hour. That's so slow. But we're getting there. It's doing the job. 1996, almost 30 years old. It's doing it. All right, we're almost there. I don't know. I don't know what to expect when we get there, but could be interesting. Oh man, these switchbacks, they're unbelievable. This grunty little thing. Oh, it's the end of the switchbacks. All right, we should be getting there. Okay, car park is 1 kilometer. Come on. We are really in the clouds. There is going to be no visibility. I hope in the morning it clears up so we can see the volcano, but and we're camping up here. This is two camps in a row where I'm going to be camping in the clouds on a spooky mountain in a car park. Come on, you can do it. Oh, I see stuff. Oh, please don't be too spooky. Whoa. I'm expecting there'll be quite a few people up here because this is quite a tourist destination. Everyone comes up here to see the volcano, but I don't know if you're going to see anything, so maybe people haven't bothered. And it is getting late. What is it, 5 p.m. now? Almost there. We're climbing so fast, my ears are popping like crazy. Here we go. Ah, we're here. Oh my, and there is no one here. No one is oh, there's a camper van. Damn. There's one camper van over there by the toilets, I think. Yes. Well, we don't want to go anywhere near them. And they're in a rental. I can see signs over there, no drones. So Taranaki must just be up here somewhere. I can't tell. I can see a mountain, but I only just. Wow. All right, everybody. I'm gonna find somewhere to park, work out what I'm doing, and I will bring you back. Okay, so the camera follows me around because I'm on a gimbal and it's tracking me. This is the DJI stuff. All right, I don't know how you get this seat out the way. Right, I got a Coke, I got a little shelf here, got my electronics, which I'll have to pull out later. I need to work out how to get this shelf down, this seat, but I'm not sure. Ah, here we go. Ah, there. Ah, that's better. So the engine is under this seat down here. It's here. So that makes access a lot better. Now I think I could just climb through. If I could lift this, yep, okay. Oh, that's easier. Okay, that worked. That was fine. Woohoo! Much better. All right, let me get myself organized and I'll bring you back. Okay, first things first, I've got to get the gas on, which means going out into the pouring rain. Ah, I bought an umbrella. Hold on. I got an umbrella. Haha. All right, let me just put you down for a second. Okay, we're on quite a wonk here, actually. I don't know if I should correct it and straighten up a bit. I don't know, I've got a nice little spot here. All right, so, umbrella. I don't know what key it is. This could take me ages. So it's outside, I've got to undo it, turn the gas on, close it, get back in. So I'll bring you back when I've done that. Welcome back, everybody. Right. Just turn the hot water off. I was heating it. So we're here. I've turned the gas on. The fridge is running on gas. So I guess I've got to give you a bit of a tour, but I don't know if that can wait a little bit. I guess it can. It is just disgusting outside. It's absolutely foul. Chucking down. Oh, I wanted to sit outside later and have cigar time, but it's just so grim out there. And I do have an awning. I just haven't figured out how to do it yet. So I think we'll skip cigar time tonight and we'll do that tomorrow night because it's so grim out there. It's just chucking down. Let me show you. You can see there's nothing here, but let me show you the other way here. Hold on. Let me open the window and you can see just how bad it is outside. I've got to learn how to do everything here. I don't know how you open these windows. No, I don't know. Don't know how you do it. Okay, I was just being useless. Okay, look at it out there. Now, believe it or not, in the distance there is a camper van parked up, and there's a toilet block over there, and they're parked right in front of it. Why you'd want to park in front of the toilets, I have no idea. But look, the rain's coming in. See, it's all getting wet. It's just swirling. Oh, I've got to close this now because... grim. Now, these windows are double glazed plastic. So... great insulation. Yeah. Oh, man. I'm just... You know what I need? I need a drink. You know what I really need is I need a gin and tonic. So let's get a gin and tonic. Oh, gin. Malfi gin con limon with lemon. Now, beggars can't be choosers around here, but it's a good gin. And I don't have any lemon with me, so I've got my one and only highball glass in the fridge, which is under here, which I'll show you all tomorrow. I've got diet tonic. I wouldn't usually have diet tonic, it's pretty grim stuff. So I'm going to take this back to the table, have it over here. Oh, and just chill. Let me bring you over. Whew. Oh, this seat's so low. Right. I don't know how this is going to come out on video, and I hope you guys don't mind it. This is a first, okay? I've never had to film this before. I've only just picked this thing up. It took me ages to organise everything. Still haven't made the bed. I've got a sheet for it and stuff like that. I do have a bin. Oh. Oh, come on. Oh, wow. That smells so good. What is this stuff? Malfi gin. Now we're on a bit of a slope. I just can't bother to deal with it. Going for a weak one. Wow. Well, I can see out. I've got green here, trees. I will have the mountain there tomorrow. I hope if I see anything. But this weather is... I couldn't plan for the weather. Let's put it that way. Right. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. I'm so stressed. Isn't it? Well, not stressed. I'm just tired. That was long. It was a long trip. That coming up that hill. Oh my God. I was in overdrive the entire way up. I was just praying the thing would make it, but it did. Now this van is 4-wheel drive. But with a 2 high, so it doesn't always have to be a 4-wheel drive. That was a prerequisite for me. 4-wheel drive. I wanted something kind of vintage, more than 20 years old, which this is, 1996, and it's 2023. And the reason I wanted vintage and nothing modern is because all the modern stuff just looks like junk. No character. Zero character. This has got character. It's got real wood. It's got little knick-knack things like this little table here. Look at this little shelf. Look at that. For my drinks. If you don't want them on the table. So you don't knock it over. Out of the way. It's going to be a great filming spot up there. I wanted all of this back pad. In fact, look. Great filming spot. This is comfy, gotta say. This is comfy. I like it. This is luxury for me. So this was I just bought it. 37,000 New Zealand dollars. Which is, in today's money, to US dollars is, so what's the date? It's the 19th of November. That is 22,000 US dollars. 22,000. Now, understand something, that vehicles, everything in New Zealand, which is where we are, everything in New Zealand costs a lot more. A lot more. Let me zoom you in a bit. Hold on. Yeah, it costs so much more than in the States and the UK. It's just the way it is. Everything is expensive. So this wouldn't cost 22 grand in America, I don't think. 22,000 US. More like 15 maybe. But it's got everything and it's in immaculate condition. The engine's great, 3 litre, no turbo, it just goes. It's not the fastest thing, but it's comfortable. I am boiling hot in here. And it's quite chilly out there. I checked our elevation. We're at 1,159 meters. Sorry, 1,063 meters. Okay, so 1,160 meters. So what is that in old school? That is 1,160. I should probably just put it on the screen, but I want to tell you. Meters to feet is 3,800 feet. Yeah, 3,800 feet. Now there are some quirks. It's not perfect. Like this is come all loose. Hold on. There. Fixed it. But it's got bug netting, which is pretty gross to look at, but it doesn't matter. It's got blinds. Full blackout blinds, so you can black out this whole thing. These are just a facade, these curtains. I might get rid of them because they look a bit old granny, so I'll probably get rid of the curtains. But it's warm and I'm dry. I've got heating in here. If I start the engine up, I've got air conditioning in here if I needed to cool it down. But all these windows open. I've got venting. God, it is absolutely pelting down. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but you can see it coming down the window here. Can you see this? Look. Look at that. Absolutely chucking down. Well, anyway, let me bring you back over here. So yeah, is what it is. I wanted a comfy van. Now, why did I want a camper van? To do this. To come out to places where I knew I wouldn't be able to pitch up a tent. There's no way you could pitch up a tent in this car park. You wouldn't want to. And to just come out to different places and actually enjoy myself when the conditions are that bad that you just don't want to be outside. Do some walks, but come back to it, pardon me, come back to a dry, nice, safe space. With a decent bed, because my back has been killing me. With no major work needed, just got to drive to location and cook up some nice food. And I think I'm going to achieve that with this. Now, this is an Isuzu Elf all-wheel drive. And I think it's good to name the vehicle. Now, I've come up with a name. My favourite Christmas film of all time is Elf. So, this vehicle is going to be called Buddy, because Buddy is the character that Will Ferrell played in Elf, and it was just why I just think Elf is one of the best films of all time, and I think Will Ferrell did a phenomenal job. So yeah, Buddy, welcome to Buddy. All right, everyone, I think it's still a bit early to have dinner, but I will bring you back anyway when I'm cooking dinner. I think tonight, what are we going to have? I feel like some. I think I've got to christen the van with some steak. So tonight we're going to have steak and maybe some eggs. Steak and egg. Very traditional English meal, but steak and egg, because I'm carnivore diet. All right, everyone, bring you back at dinner. Cheers, and thank you so much for sticking with this video so far, if you have. The filming has been patchy. It's just what it is. And I hope you don't mind me filming on this little camera. I hope this is coming out well. I've got my big camera here just in case. I'm doing outdoor shots because that's weather sealed. It's bigger. It can take more abuse. This little thing can't. But it's quite handy to have this thing here anyway. All right, everyone. Bring you back later. Cheers. Or Japanese kanpai. Back, everybody. Okay, time to start some dinner. I've got my... let me switch you around a bit here. Hold on. Okay, so I've got my cooker here. I need to get some stuff out of the fridge. So I haven't really shown you the fridge, but I've got all my stuff in here. With a bit of an angle, so everything's falling out. So I think what we'll do tonight, actually, is I was going to do steak, but I want some burgers. So we're going to have a couple of beef burgers. These are pure, not messed with. Pure beef burgers. And I might have that with a little bit of melted cheese on. Some vintage aged 24 months cheddar. Yes, that's what we shall do. Okay, so I need a pan. So I've got everything hidden up here. What do I need? Not that. I need a frying pan. Here we go. These are all new. So what I'll do is I'll give them all a quick wash and I'll bring you back. Okay, pan's all clear. I need to put some butter in. So let me just do this. Okay. Hopefully that's working for you. All right, so butter. And let's put the pan on. Let's put a light on up here. Okay. Uh-oh. Right, so it seems that we haven't got any piezo igniter. We're missing some piezo igniter somehow. I need a lighter. Hold on. Phew, okay. All right, that's better. Now we've got flame on. Okay, and then this thing comes with, I've got an extractor fan up above as well. So we're all good. Let's put that on. I really need to change the batteries on the battery in this van, because it's just your standard 12 volt AGM thing, but I want to put lithium in here. It'll be much better. Okay, so we're going to stink this place out with burger basically. I've got some vintage cheese to put on top of these burgers. Okay. Probably not the fastest grill in the world, but not bad. Okay, let's get, hold on, what am I doing here? Let's get the burgers on. Oh no, got my burgers. Still in the pack. Still in the pack. Okay. So I've just got to let those cook, put some of the cheese on, and then we're good to go. So I'll bring you back for actually eating these things, plating them up. I almost forgot. I said I was going to do eggs, so I've got a couple of eggs. So I'll put the eggs on as well, and yeah, bring you back when I'm plating up. All right, the eggs, pretty much done. Whoa! Exploding eggs. Exploding eggs. Man, I've got my burgers, cheese, slowly melting. I haven't got a pan lid. If I had a pan lid, then these would melt a lot quicker. But they're already soft. Vintage cheddar takes quite a while to do. So let's put the other piece away. It's a locking fridge, which I've got to get used to. So I've got this thing running on the gas at the moment. Where is it? There. Yeah. Don't want to use up the battery, because there really isn't a lot of battery in here. Alright, I think that's it. I'm so ready for burgers that I've got to eat them now. Alright, I'm going to plate these up. I'll bring you back. Alright. Salt, pepper, any cutlery. Don't know where anything is. Need a tissue, napkin. Haha! What a feast! What a feast! I'm obviously going to do something much better than this most of the time, but I just needed something really easy. Oh, that smells good. That smells so good. Let me, oh, they've wrapped this thing up. Hang on. Here we go. Okay. I'm getting there. And then I've got to pour a gin and tonic because, let me move you around here. Probably, I'm just really worried about running out of battery. Okay, salt and pepper. Lashings of pepper. Bit of salt. Which doesn't seem to be doing anything. Oh no! It's one of these stupid things that's got the foil on. Oh god. I'm so desperate to get into the food. Okay. That's better. Alright. Let me show you what we're looking at here. Hold on. So we've got a lovely pure burgers with vintage cheese and eggs in a camper van, and now time to make the gin and tonic. So let's get that done. I'm well aware there's a lot of people out there that don't drink gin and tonics, but you should. They're a great drink. And this is lovely gin, this Malfi, whatever it's called. Con Limon. I know, diet tonic, but carnivore diet. I'm not even really meant to be having this, but whatever. Gotta have some cheats. Oh yeah. Bon appetit, everybody. Bon appetit. Let's get into it. This could be a first. Me having a table to eat at. Oh. Wow. Yep. Is it fitting that my first camper van, my buddy meal is burgers? My favourite food, burgers. Alright everyone. You know, I think it stopped raining. So, what I might do is, hopefully it won't get too dark soon, but I might actually do a cigar time. But a walking one. Show you around the area. But not necessarily talk about anything in particular. I might save that for tomorrow night. So I'll bring you back, everyone, for a little tour around and cigar time. Welcome back, everybody. Okay, so it's just a sort of a misty, fine rain now. It's not that harsh, but it is cold. It is cold. So what have I got here for cigar time? This is going to get lots of rain on the camera, so we're not going to do this for long. But I've got a Cohiba Siglo 2. But I've got to have a cigar because I've got a christen camp. Need to go out the wind. Go out of the wind, and then I'll show you around. Now we're camping. So how am I going to keep this lens clear? It's going to be what it is. It's not going to be up to my usual standards. So, but tomorrow hopefully it will be. Oh God, it's grim. So look, this is the car park behind me. And as you can see, there's just no one here. I'm on Mars again. There's my van. There's a walk up to the top of Mount Egmont here. Through this gate. See that? Maybe tomorrow I can go and have a look. but not if it's chucking with rain. Egmont National Park. It'd be pretty cool if you could drive up to the top. There's a big locked gate here. This car park is, can you imagine how busy this gets? Huge. So yeah, Mount Taranaki, volcano, spectacular to look at. You've got to Google it. It's an awesome cone with a perfect circle around it of trees. Absolutely fantastic. But look at this, come on. Look at my awesome camper van. All right, everyone. I think what I'm going to do is, because this is grim out here, I'm going to hunker in here, have my cigar, and then probably bring you back for bedtime, because I've got more to do tomorrow. So I'll bring you back then. Thanks again for coming, everyone, and see you at bedtime. Cheers. Welcome back, everybody. Okay, it's bedtime. I've been watching movies, had another couple of drinks, had a massive cup of tea. Bed is all made and ready to go. Got my pillow ready, got my sheet on, although Anne probably wouldn't be happy with how wrinkled it is, but whatever. It is chucking down outside. I've got to show you this. I can hear it. It's not loud in here because of all this insulation that's 1 inch thick, but outside it's absolutely chucking down. So what I'll do is I'll stick the light on and you'll see. I'm hoping you'll see anyway. Okay, ready for this? Here we go. Oh, it's grim. That's just so grim. Oh, it's freezing. Okay. Oh, God. That's the first time I've been outside since cigar time. And I was out there for a good 20 minutes at cigar time, and I was just wandering around. But I couldn't film because the camera was just getting covered, getting caked. It's very difficult to film in the rain when you're using a portable device like this. Right, bedtime. So I'll bring you back in bed. Time to get into bed. It's a bit of a... You've got to stand on the seat. Oh, there's no ladder. You've got to kind of climb in like this. This is not graceful. But once you're in... Oh, man. It's comfy. So I fit. And I'm 6 foot. Ah. And I just fit. So, actually, I can lie at an angle, to be honest. Oh, there you go. Actually, if I lie at an angle, I've got even more room. Oh, I've got tons of room. And then this is insulated up here. So you can't hear anything above you at all. You can't hear the rain above you. If you could, you'd hear it through the microphone. And then I've got a little curtain here. So, the curtain comes across... like so. There you go. See that? And I'm in a cocoon of dark, of warmth. This thing's complaining. So, yeah, all good. I've got my fan and my light up here. Yeah, I brought this with me. This is what I use when I go car tent camping. It's pretty useful. So I think when I get home, I'm going to change this bedding. This was the stuff that was on here before. They cleaned it and everything, but I just want my own stuff. You could sleep in a sleeping bag, no problem, up here. 2 people up here? No. No. Not going to happen. I mean, you could fit 2 people up here, yeah. But woe betide one of you needs to get up in the middle of the night and go to the toilet. That's just not going to happen. So, I'll tell you what, I'm missing having Bruno here. Because he's just, you know, it's so nice having Bruno, it really is. This camera is freaking out, trying to work out where I am, and everything is confusing it. So I've had a good trip so far. I'm exhausted though. I'm really exhausted. It's just concentrating, and it's a new vehicle, driving a van like this, but it's only 5 meters long, but still, so what is that, 15, 16 feet? But still, it's old. It's not new. It's a 96 model. So, you know, nothing, you've got no electronic gizmos, protections, whatever. It's not grunty, but I like it. It's got so much character that the new vans just don't have. These Heimers and things like that, they look so perfect. You see these van life people with these brand new, awesome vans. Yeah, they are. But, you know, just get a home. There's no character in those. They serve that function, and they're perfect. I like a little bit of quirkiness. Iron out some kinks, things like that. Customize it, personalize it. Can't do it with those. They're too expensive. A brand new 4x4 Heimer here is over $200,000. It's insane cost. That's 200,000 New Zealand dollars. I don't know what that is in US dollars. But anyway, I'm cozy. I like it. It's cold outside. It's grim outside. We're warm, safe and dry in here. This is not an expensive camper van. It really isn't. Or RV or whatever we said we'll call it, motorhome. This isn't expensive. It's not massive. You can park this in a supermarket car park easily in the same space as a car. This is shorter than my Ford Ranger, my truck. If you can believe that. That's bigger. In fact, that's massive, that thing. So, and that's wider. So the fact that I can lie in here, be comfy is, oh, it's great. Yeah, it's great. I like it. And I know it's going to get cold in here tonight because I've turned the heating off. I hate sleeping with heating on. I just can't do it. But I think I'm going to have a good night. And coffee is going to be lovely. Now, we've got a lot of weather coming in through the middle of the night. Really bad. Gales and rain here. It's very stormy. But I doubt I'll even hear it or feel it. So I won't bring you back in the night because there's nothing to report in here. You know? That's the beauty of it. There's nothing to worry about. But I'll bring you back in the morning. All right, everyone. Thanks for coming on this one. Good night. I usually say good night, Bruno, but he's not here. Night, Bruno. Night, everybody. It's so loud. Even through all this insulation, which is so thick, it's so loud. It's so heavy, the rain. I can't even imagine what it's like out there. I'm not getting out, and I don't need to get out. That's the beauty of the camper van. I don't know what time it is. I think it's about 3:30, 4 o'clock. I haven't slept much just because it's so loud. Sit rep. Earplugs are in. It was just too deafening. You could probably hear it better than me now. But it's loud. This is quite a major storm going on outside now. Oh man. It's slamming into the van. Into Buddy. Come on, Buddy. What's the time? 4:30. Oh, I've got to get some sleep. Alright, enough of that. Oh, morning everybody. Well, let's have a look out. See what's going on out there. I don't think we're going to see the volcano. It's just as grim. In fact, worse than when we got here yesterday. Way worse. Alright. Let's get up and have a coffee. 6:30. I could go back to sleep. But I doubt I can. They're so noisy. The earplugs were awesome.
The bed was comfy. Oh, but yeah, I want a coffee. I want to get up. Oh, it's chilly. Got to get that heating on. And I've got to find a way to do this where I can get out of this thing easily. Oh. Oh, that's cold. Oh. Okay, let's let some light in. No mountain. Ow, I'm tripping over everything. Oh my gosh, it's just so grim. I need to work out how to fix this curtain on properly. Oh, it's just cold. Just me here, nobody else. No other camper vans, I don't think. Nothing. Nope, just me. Right. Oh, so first thing, yes, it's coffee, but first thing actually is getting the heating on. Getting the heating on. So, to do that, okay, crank that to full. That shouldn't take long at all. Gas central heating. Oh. I should have bought slippers. The floor's cold. Put my socks on. Right, everyone, I'll bring you back once it's warmed up in here and we're getting coffee going. Got some Jeds, number 4. Okay, let's wait for the water to boil. Coffee to go. Let that sit for a bit. You don't need to see me that zoomed in the morning. Wow. It's so grim. See, mountain forecasts, they're not very good. But I will admit, I didn't keep up to date with the forecast. I just wanted to get here, and I wanted to camp here. And now I've got no view. And I'm not going for a walk in this. It's foul out there. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. Hang on. Let me have a look. There's my shaggy dressing gown I just bought. It's just chucking down. Alright everyone, I'm going to have my coffee. I'm just going to relax this morning. I'm not hungry because, again, I don't really eat breakfast. And I'll bring you back when we're probably heading off because there's nothing to see here. There's nothing to do. I can't even walk you around. There's nothing to see. We're completely in the clouds. Welcome back everybody. Okay, the weather is just getting worse and worse. So I'm still in my pajamas. Been doing a little bit of work. I've had my coffee. I've had that whole thing of coffee there. I've got a little fan set up here. Just blowing the heat from down here from the heater. So it's just circulating the heat, which you really need. Because otherwise all the heat just sits up the top. So always have a fan. It's so grim out there. I'm going to make a move. Brush my teeth, get dressed and make a move. Because look at it. You can't even see out. And it's cold and just grim. Alright. Well, we're not going to see the volcano. Maybe come back another day. I might put a picture of it here now just so you can see what I'm talking about. Taranaki. It is stunning. I've flown over it many times. And I've driven around it before, but never seen it. Oh no, I have seen it once when I drove back last time. Alright, I'm going to brush my teeth, change, and then let's get on the road. Okay, we've got to shut everything off. Shut my fan off. Oh, that's really hot. This little fan is just superb. It really is. Okay, what else we've got to do? We've got to shut the... well, I'll show you. Let me flip it around. So here we've got all our controls. So I'm going to switch the water pump off. I'm done with that. I'm going to switch the heating off. Okay, switch the gas solenoid off. And then put the fridge, turn the fridge off of gas and put it onto battery. There you go. So it's on battery power now. So that will get cranking. When I get driving, it will charge the main battery system up, which is all under here, the battery system. And there's the switch to turn the battery on, which is on. And that'll all charge up. Everything else, just make sure it's switched off. Yeah, what battery have I got left here? Let's have a look. Ooh. My batteries are down, but it's a very bulk standard battery in here anyway. It's not a great battery. Make sure everything is ship shape. Nothing going to come flying out. Always make sure your cupboards are clicked in, because any of this stuff opens when you're driving. It's a nightmare with stuff falling out. Right, the other thing I have to do is... So my bedding's all sorted, right. The other thing I've got to do is go and turn the gas off, which means going out and getting wet. But I want to crawl back in through here. I don't want to climb in through the side there. So we've got to go out and turn the battery off. And I've got a whole jumble of keys, and I don't know which key it is. I'm going to make a guess. I need to get a bunch of stickers with different colours for the keys and outside to correspond to what cupboard they're meant to go on. But let's go do this. Okay, out into the grim. Oh, it's just horrible out here. Really horrible. Wow, I can hear a river here, like a waterfall. It's howling. Oh, so gas is here. I don't know. What is it going to be? Let's try this one. Oh, got it first time. Okay, so gas is in here. So just turn it off. There you go. And there is an isolator here. I could close that as well. Uh-oh. Maybe it was the wrong key. After all. No, it was the right one. Okay, right. So a quick look around just to make sure, see how everything is. Oh, it's grim. This thing was so warm with the heating on. Unbelievable. Honestly, you just don't need much. Just double glazed windows makes the biggest difference. Everything else looks good. I'm sure the camera is getting absolutely caked. All looks good. Everything closed. Oh, well, bye-bye campsite. I mean, Taranaki is up here. Can't see it. You can hear that water. There's a massive, massive stream flowing, and there's another one on the other side. There might be some flooding on the way out. All right, my camera's getting soaked. I'm getting soaked. Let's go back in. I need somewhere to keep my umbrella and stuff. And I need a floor mat. Another one, just to keep my shoes on. Okay, let's lock the door. This bag will probably end up on the floor. It doesn't matter. I think we're good to go. I've got everything in the sink. I've got to clean out my coffee pot later. All right, I think we're good to go. I've got my Brucey bag. Bless him. Poor Bruno's not here either. All right, let's clamber on the front. This should be fun. Although it's a lot easier now that I've moved all this stuff out of the way and I've folded this seat down, I should be able to just do that. Oh, and I'm 6 foot. Oh, just excuse the arse shot. I just don't want to go outside and come in that way. Ooh. Oh yeah, yeah, graceful, I know. But look at the uniqueness of this thing. Look, the gear lever here pops up, handbrake all gets out the way. All right, moment of truth, let's see if this thing starts. So a brake buzzer is going to come on because obviously it's got pressured brakes. Let's see if it starts. So that's the brake buzzer. Wow, instant. Look at that. So the buzzer just lasts until it's pressurized the brakes. It takes a while sometimes. So it's just warning you, don't drive. Oh, there you go. So you don't drive until that's done. So we need to demist. So I've got old school controls here. Oh, let me show you. Okay, so we've got air conditioning and we're going to put that on the windscreen. Maximum. I mean, obviously there's no hot air. We'll recirculate. Okay, that's all done. We're looking good. We've got 3/4 of a tank of petrol. Diesel. I figured out what was wrong with the petrol gauge. There was nothing wrong with it. There was nothing wrong with the petrol gauge whatsoever. It was all me. I hadn't filled the tank up properly. You've got to. It's quite tricky, but you've got to maneuver it just so until you can see the diesel just starting almost to spill out. But then I ended up with a full tank, so there was nothing wrong with it. My bad. Right, I think I'm going to sit here for about 5 minutes, let it heat up, get my windscreen defogged because I can't see anything. Bring you back for the drive out. Right, everybody, we're off. Just
just turn the idle down. So this thing's got a idle control, so you can really crank it at the beginning, which is very useful to warm the engine up. Right, we've got 5 hours down to Wellington. That's where we're going next. We're staying at a holiday park because it's very difficult to find a place in Wellington. And we're going to chill out there. I'm going to meet my niece, go and have dinner with her, which will be great. My niece lives in Wellington. And yeah, give you a little look around Wellington maybe. It's the capital of New Zealand, not Auckland. But first, we've got to get down this mountain. And let me show you the visibility of what we're dealing with, but let's get going. And we're off. So I'm going to see if I can drive down the middle of this thing here. See if it's wide enough. It's like a concrete strip here. I don't know what it's really for, but there you go, yep, that's wide enough. Oh, there's no visibility. Just nothing. I can't even see where I'm going to go. Oh wow, all the way over there. Okay, this is what we're dealing with. Such poor visibility. Alright, so back down this twisty road. And then what we're going to do is, on the way to Wellington, I am actually a bit hungry. So what we'll do is we'll probably stop off, find some sort of good looking interesting cafe and grab some breakfast or brunch, maybe within an hour. Yeah, so bring you back then. All right, welcome back everybody. We have arrived at a town called Wanganui. We are about halfway to Wellington. So I'm going to find a cafe, restaurant, stop off, grab something to eat. Don't think I'll have a look around. It's chucking with rain. Has done the whole way. So I'll bring you back at the cafe. Well, that sucked. Everything was either closed or just didn't look very nice. So I didn't want to go right into the city centre. I just assumed that on the main road there would be a nice restaurant cafe. But so far, I haven't found anything. I'm pretty much out of town now. So we'll go on to the next town and see what we can find. Welcome back everybody. Okay, I've managed to find somewhere. It was about another 10 minutes on. It said steak and eggs on the billboard, so I'm gonna go in and grab some food. I'm not gonna film in there. This is a very local little place, and their reaction will be kind of weird. So see you all probably when we're back on the road to Wellington, but probably just see you in Wellington. It's just nothing is going according to plan, and yeah, it's annoying me. So I just need a coffee and something to eat, and I'll probably feel a lot better. All right, bring you back everyone. Okay, so the weather has cleared. I mean, it's still cloudy, but it's not raining anymore. So I just thought, on the way to Wellington, we've still got an hour to go to Wellington, just under. On the way, there's this place, there's a beach. So I just thought we'll go there, check it out, see what it's like. Maybe I'll close my eyes for 5 minutes because I'm absolutely exhausted. Just because of that storm last night, didn't get a decent sleep at all. So I just need a place to pull over, chill out, have a cup of coffee, and hopefully see a beach. So let's go to the beach. So it must be just on the other side of that hill. So let's park up and go and check it out. So this is what they call a reserve in New Zealand. So you can see my camper van is just parked down there. So let's go check out this beach. So this is the west coast. Oh wow. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at this. There's hardly anybody around. Wow. Wow. That is impressive. Stunning. What a beach. Oh, I wish I had Bruno here. He would love it. Absolutely love it. Look at this. Beautiful sand. I can see dogs playing in the background there. Just lovely. New Zealand is so spectacular. I don't know what island that is. I'll have to Google that and put it on the screen for you. But lovely. It's just spectacular. It's a beautiful beach. I can see seals out there as well. I don't think the camera will pick them up though. This is just a pretty place. So I might just chill out here for a bit. There was a cafe behind. I might go and get another decent coffee and just relax and bring you back on the road. But let me give you one last shot of what this looks like. I'll put the name up of the beach on the screen and what that island is. Lovely. I wonder if you can camp here. That would be nice. But I don't think there's any freedom camping allowed here. Alright, I'm gonna go off and get a coffee, bring you guys back later. Alright, we're here. Shut that up. Alright, we're here. Now I think this is called the Top 10 Holiday Park in Wellington, up Lower Hutt, something like that, I don't know. Let's see how this is. I don't really want to stay in a holiday park, but you know, is what it is. As long as it's clean, convenient, and has good showers, I'll be happy. Alright, so we've got to find reception and I'll bring you back to find our spot. Okay, well that was easy. Now we just got to go in to the park. I saw there were big signs up saying no pets. If they find a pet with you, then you'll be asked to leave. So this won't be suitable in future if I'm coming with Bruno. Alright, let me show you where we're going. Okay, so I'm going to key in the code. There we go, and I am in number 41. Now these places are like a maze, usually. Not very busy. Okay. And number 41, there it is. Easy peasy. Alright, I'll bring you all back. Welcome back everybody. Okay, I'm at the holiday park. I'm parked up. I've plugged in my electricity. I'm just doing some work on the computer. Look, I'll be honest with you. These holiday parks, if you like peace and quiet, they're awful. Kids everywhere. And just people everywhere. It's just, nothing is going right on this trip. But it is what it is. I can't wait to get back to the South Island. To be honest, the North Island to me, it has some special spots. But the problem is there's just too many people on the North Island. The majority of New Zealand population is on the North Island. The South Island is very sparse. Hardly any people. And mountainous and beautiful to look at. Plenty of wild camping spots. And places where you'll never run into another human being. Here, it's so difficult to find anything like that. So this is why I don't really camp on the North Island. People ask me, am I going to the North Island to camp? No, there's just too many people. It's not my idea of fun. I'm blessed and spoiled with all the trappings of the South Island. So I'm here at the Top 10 holiday park in Wellington. It's not that busy, but there's just kids, loads of kids just running around and round and round. I'm willing to accept it because I'm going to hook up with my niece later. We're going to go out for dinner. I'm just going to chill. So that will be the end of this video tonight. I'm going to pick it up again tomorrow when we're heading out to get the ferry back to the South Island. So I'll bring you back for that. You're not going to miss anything tonight. I'm going to hang out with my niece. Yeah, bring you back for that. So catch you guys tomorrow. Okay, welcome back everybody. Right. We have got to, it's the next morning. I've had my coffee, chilled out. Not the most relaxing experience just because there are children. Kids must have been staying, not in the camper vans, but some school group. And they were just noisy and horrible. It was so crowded. Just not my idea of fun camping whatsoever. I don't recommend holiday parks to anyone unless it's an absolute last resort. You're just cooped up. I've had a van right next to me here and no thank you. It's for some people fine, but for me, this is not why I bought the van. I want to be wild camping. I can't wait to get back to the South Island to find those spots where there's nobody around. All right, now the fun bit. I've got to empty the toilet and I've got to empty the grey water tank. So I'm going to get over there. I'll bring you back to watch that. It's pretty foul, but I'll bring you back. that whole experience was pretty grim. Okay, well that was pretty grim. There's lots of people around, difficult to film. And I didn't want people to think I was filming them emptying their toilets and stuff. So I've emptied the toilet, emptied the grey water. I didn't bother filling up with water again because I can do that when I get home. I'm not doing any more camping on here. So we're going straight to the ferry terminal now, where we'll wait. Our ferry is in a few hours. And then we get to chill out on the ferry itself. I've got a cabin booked and chill out there away from everybody else. Just not a fan of being around loads of other people. Okay, I've left the door open behind me. I've left the shower door open. You know how I said be careful, everything is closed. Yeah, well, I've left the shower door open. I can see it in my review, I can hear it banging. All right, everyone, bring you back en route to the ferry. So we've got about 20 minutes to the ferry terminal. And Wellington is overcast with low hanging cloud. Yeah. The crossing could be a bit grim. See that cloud up there? Oh well, better than raining. There's a big cruise ship in. You should do that thing. Huge! Wellington is a very popular cruise ship destination. Alright, we're in the CBD of Wellington. And we're going with the Blue Bridge ferry today, which is just up ahead on the left. Now I just saw the ship in the bay, so it's not even here yet. So we're a little bit early, but I'm hoping they let me just get in here and line up. We'll see. Okay, everybody's lining up and waiting. So that's what we'll do. All right, bring you back later, everyone. Welcome back, everybody. All right, so we're now at the outside the actual ferry. Let me show you what it looks like. Oh, it's horrible out here. Oh my God, it's so grim. It's just grim out here. But the ferry is here. There it is, going on the Blue Bridge. Look, you can see I'm on the leeward side, but you can see the rain and wind is just coming in sideways. So all these people lined up waiting. We've still got an hour before I think we start boarding. But Wellington itself is just caked in fog. So we've got all the camper vans lined up on this side. All the cars on that side. I just got recognized, so I'm trying to keep a low profile, but it's difficult. Yeah. And then this is Wellington. It's the CBD, quite foggy. And then these are all the tugs to bring in the cruise ships and the inter-island ferries and stuff like that. It's a miserable day. Miserable. That's the beehive over there. So what that is that building there is our parliament. Yeah. So all our politicians are in there. Okay. Well, that's it really. Not much else to report until we get on the ferry, which will be over an hour away. So I'm just going to chill out in the van. This is the advantage of the camper van. You see all those people in their cars. They've got to sit there in front of their steering wheel. Whereas I just chill out and it's warm in here. And I could, if I was hungry, I could cook something up Could have a cup of coffee, but not in the mood. I'm just having some soda instead. If I was tired, I could have a little snooze up here. But I'm comfy, I'm warm, and I can stand up, stretch my legs. I'm gonna watch a movie, chill out, and then bring you back as we're going onto the ferry. I can't wait to get home. All right, catch you later, everybody. So that van in front is very common in New Zealand. Maori camper vans. Loads and loads of rental camper vans in New Zealand. They're everywhere. Lots of tourists. It's very grim. Look outside. It's howling. I don't know if the camera is picking up this rain coming in sideways. This is going to be, I think, a horrible crossing. Look at the rain. Look at it. It's coming in completely sideways. I hope the camera is picking that up. It's absolutely howling. Let me stick this out and you'll hear. Ready? Oh man, that's so grim. It's just horrible out there. Horrible. Oh, let me put you back down here. It's, ugh. You're lucky you're not in this with me. Oh, I think we're almost there. I think we're almost ready to get on board. All right, let me bring you back. Okay, here we go. Time to get on board. Well, I'm following this guy up here. Hope he knows where he's going. Looks like we're going to be sitting outside the van anyway. I mean, I've got to go in the ferry, but I've got a cabin booked. But it looks like the van is going to be sitting outside. Oh, or maybe not. Maybe we'll be undercover. Who knows? Alright, we're off. Apparently behind this guy. Wow, they really pack us in tight. I'm right on this guy. Oh man. Okay, all done. Just got to secure everything, grab my bag, and then let's make our way up to the cabin, wherever that is. All right, let's go off to our cabin.
Right now we are in deck number 4 and we're heading to number 5.
Thank you. Going to deck 5. Cheers. Oh, that's handy. Only one floor to go. Very friendly. Okay, need to get the key for my cabin. Deck number 4. Got to remember that. There we go. Let's get the key.
60.
Okay.
And how many beds will you use?
Just one.
No worries. Thanks, Anthony.
Thanks. Where is it?
Straight up those stairs.
Up there. Okay, thanks. See ya.
Thank you.
Okay, got my key.
All good?
Do you need a hand?
If you don't mind.
Oh,
That's fold
there
up.
you go.
Thank you so much.
There you go.
So nice.
Hello.
Wasn't it, Auckland?
No problem. Okay, looking for B60. This way. Oh no, didn't get a window. Oh, that sucks. Prison cell. Prison cell. No window. Oh, that really blows. Oh well, whatever. Better than being downstairs with everybody else. Right. Last time I had the room directly opposite, which had a window. Where is that? 59. Yeah, look at this. Hold on, let me turn this around. So, yeah, 59. So I had that one. This time I'm here. Oh, it's because they didn't have any singles left, and this was all they had. But again, it's clean. Got my own bathroom. Although I've had a shower this morning already. But yeah, got my own bathroom. And a bed if I need to have a lie down. But I just can't tell if it's daylight. Alright everyone. I'm going to get settled. I'll bring you back for a little bit of a tour. I've shown everyone before what these look like. But I'm sure you want to see again anyway. And maybe get some, I feel like some eggs and bacon. But I could get that later. But right now I'm going to get unpacked. And then I'll bring you back. Lady at the counter that I filmed at the beginning that gave me my room key. I went back and asked her, I said, do you have one with a window, because it's pretty claustrophobic in there? And hey presto, a window. Woohoo! So I can see out. Oh, excuse the pun, I can see out. Thank you, I'm here all week. So yeah, same size room, same everything, but just a totally different outlook. Because I've got a window, light. As a medium, it makes such a massive difference. I went downstairs, because it was the only place I could get a signal. The Wi-Fi, I have to say the Wi-Fi on these Blue Bridge ferries is useless. I mean, for anything other than, you can't surf with it. You could probably do emails and things like that, but it's pretty useless. So, at least I can get a mobile signal now. Because a ship still acts like a Faraday cage. You can't use your mobile if you're inside cabin. You have to have a window cabin. You have to be able to put your phone up against the window like this, because otherwise no signal. I know it's not that important a thing to a lot of people, but I like to have signal. Alright everyone, I can't imagine anything's going to happen. I've already gone and got a coffee. I don't think I really want to go downstairs anymore. Full of kids. And look, you know, people have kids, but I'm at an age now where I just like services where they only cater to adults. No kids around screaming, crying, acting up, that sort of stuff. I'm done with all of that. Done with it. I don't need that in my life anymore. So I like to pay a bit of a premium just to have my own space and be away from children. And also really, really loud passengers. There's some down there that are just making so much noise and just ruining it for everybody. But now I've got my own space. All right, everyone. I'll bring you back if something big happens. I think we might have a terrible crossing. And I've been on here when stuff has just gone flying. So I'll bring you back for that if it happens. Also, I'll bring you back outside. We'll go outside later when we get to the sounds. When we enter the sounds, because it will be beautiful. Okay, bring you that then. All right, everyone. We're in the sounds. Let's go outside onto the decking area and let's go check it out. the sun is shining. It's the beautiful sounds. Here we go, Marlborough Sounds. Beautiful. Oh, apart from the noise of the engine and the exhaust, it's absolutely lovely. Let me give you a close-up. So there you go, Marlborough Sounds. Absolutely stunning. There's a lot more people on here than the last time I came on here. And this is full. It wasn't before. So we're getting near summer now. We're just at the end of spring. So many more tourists here now in New Zealand. And it gets quite crowded in summer. They just come from all over the world. And this ferry gets impossible to book in the peak of summer. So many people. But yeah, there you go. Let's just one last look up ahead. Colour of the water, it's beautiful. Moody sky, but not that bad. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to go into the restaurant, grab a bite to eat, and then I don't think we'll be long before we're home. So I'll bring you back when we're heading back down to the van to get some, to get off the ferry. Yeah, so bring you back now. Okay, we're almost here, coming into Picton now. Let me show you. There it is, in the background there. Such a pretty place. There's a whole load of people standing on the front of the ship, so I'm not going to go up there. It's very crowded. But that's basically it. We're coming into port now. Alright everyone. I'll bring you back from the drive out of the ferry and go home. And when we get home, you'll see Bruno, because he's going to come and say hello. Right, welcome back everybody. Okay, down in the down in the camper van. It was a bit of carnage. The the announcement came over the ferry, and people just don't listen. And it said, "Foot passengers, please remain where you are seated." And when we call vehicle passengers to come forward. So just everybody stood up and went forward to the stairs. I don't know if that was a communication problem. People maybe can't speak English properly, but there's a whole load of foot passengers now milling around with all the vehicles, not knowing what the hell they're meant to be doing. So people don't listen. This is why I hate it when it's busy, especially when it's full of tourists, because they just don't listen. Right, bring you back, driving off of this thing. Okay, we're off. Oh, we're almost home. Almost home. To a rainy home. Oh no. Rainy but bright. Okay, most of these people will be turning left or going straight. We're going right because we live along this road. All right. We're on the home stretch now. All right, everybody. We're almost home. We're about, I'd say, just over half an hour from home. I'm going to bring you back when I attempt to drive this thing up my driveway, which is a very, very steep and long gravel driveway with damage. So I'm going to probably have to put this thing into four-wheel drive, so I'll show you how that's done. But I'll bring you back for that. Almost home. 3 more minutes and we're home. Woohoo! I am so excited to get home. So excited to see Anne, to see Bruno. Oh, so excited. It's only been 4 nights, but it seems a lot longer. And I hate leaving the South Island of New Zealand. For camping anyway. I don't mind if I know that I'm going to a city for a bit of city fun. I can see my house. Alright everyone, I'll pick you up on our driveway. Right everyone, okay. Let's lock the hubs. So what you have to do is you have to basically, this is manual, the way you lock the 4-wheel drive. So, I've not done this before, so I hope I get it. You've got to turn this to lock, and then you go around, do the other side. This basically locks the wheels to the axle, so then when you put it in 4-wheel drive, there you go. So when you put it in 4-wheel drive, basically, it's connected to the front drivetrain. Oh. Well, that's the plan anyway. We shall see if it works. Now, I've never done this before, so I don't know how you engage it, but let's have a look. Okay, there's a lever here. Let's see what it says. Pull, push. So that is 2. That is 4. Ah, maybe I need to be in neutral. Let's try again. Nope. I don't want to break it. Alright, let me bring you back when I've worked out what to do. Okay, I worked it out. I had to lock the diff. Don't know why, but I had to push this button here to engage the diff, and then the lever. See, that's now in 2-wheel high, that's in 4-wheel high, and that's in 4-wheel low, and that's the one we're going to use. So let's see how we get on. Not promising anything here, not promising anything at all. I really hope it makes it. let's see what happens. So far, so good. It's doing it. No slipping so far. It's a very bumpy driveway. It's unbelievable, it's doing it. Okay, moment of truth. Can it handle our really rough bit here? And very steep. Let's see. All sorts of vehicles get stuck on our driveway, and I have to go and rescue them. Gosh, it's doing it. I can't believe it's actually doing it. Alright, this is the worst bit coming up. Oh, bit of skidding. Just a bit of skidding on the turning. But it's doing it. Can it make it? There's our damage to the driveway under the garage. There's my quad bike. Wow, it did it. I cannot believe it. He doesn't know it's me. Hello, puppy. Hello. Hello, my lovely. Hello. Oh. Oh, Bruno. Hello, my puppy. I know. Hello. I haven't seen you for 4 days. Hello, my puppy. Oh, you've licked the camera. Oh, well. I know. Hello, my lovely. Hello, my lovely. I missed you. Yes, I did. Hello, my lovely. Hello. Right. Look. What's this? Hey. This is the new van. Oh, that's the camera. All right, everyone. Well, you've seen Bruno, and he's going to have a good run around, check everything out. Hello, my lovely. I know, I missed you too. Right. Well, that's it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this trip. I hope you enjoyed seeing my van, seeing Buddy, seeing Bruno here. Hello, my lovely. Oh, he's so happy. He's so happy. Hey, hello, my lovely. Did you miss Daddy? Thanks for coming, everybody. Thanks again to all our subscribers, everyone who gives us super thanks, all of our people who bought merch, all of our YouTube members, and everyone on Buy Me a Coffee. Please like and subscribe the video, and we will see you next time on AB Camping with Tony, and next time, Bruno. All right, bye, everybody.